Hey foodie family, how's everybody doing today? I'm making spaghetti, so I already started the water boiling. I'm just gonna start the meat right now. It doesn't take that long to cook spaghetti. I'm gonna be cutting some onion because I like cutting onion to mine, just a little bit to the meat, not much. So I'm gonna dice that up. I didn't go live this morning as I wasn't prepared for everything. I know what I want to make, but I'm craving, what do you call it? Oh, funnel cakes. But my daughter had tagged me a while back on making funnel cakes with pancake batter. So I didn't feel like making pancakes today. Maybe I'll do it first thing tomorrow morning early. And if you're commenting, I have I'll get back to the comments. I can't see them right now. So I'm just cutting up the onion really, really small. And my daughter likes the very lean meat. I actually like the meat that has more fat, and then I'll drain it, and to me that has more flavor. So I'll drain this one once it's done. If it was the extra lean, the one that my daughter likes, then I don't have to drain it. But I just don't like it. The texture and the flavor to me is different. But I mean, I'll use it. I prefer not to. It's either that or she'll buy ground turkey. So I went out and bought some regular fat meat. Okay, my onion is diced. And water's boiling over there, so I'm going to add the spaghetti to it. And I'm going to time it because I only cook it, once the water's boiling, I only cook it for 12 minutes. So get your favorite pasta in there. Then I'm going to do the spaghetti. And I believe this is a pound. Yeah, it's a pound for spaghetti. And a little small little speck there. Let me get it mixed in there. Just try to mix it in. My lower that keeps in the meat right now real quick. Just right until I get the spaghetti going. For breakfast, I had just a bowl of saddle beans that I had made for the 4th of July weekend. I made some saddle beans for the barbecue, and that's what I had today for breakfast. I didn't make breakfast only for my husband, and I'm making some chilaquiles, so that's what he ate. Okay, I think I got it all in there. Okay, so now I'm going to put my timer for 12 minutes for the spaghetti. I'm going to higher the heat back up on the meat. Get this going. Like I said, this one leaves a lot of fat behind, but like I said, I'll drain it. I already have everything ready to drain it. Okay. Like I said, this spaghetti doesn't take long at all. And it tastes good. It's not from a jar or nothing. Well, it's not homemade, completely homemade, because homemade to me would be more of the doing it from fresh tomatoes and all. I'm doing it from cans, but I'm incorporating all the spices to it. Okay, so I'm going to drain this. Give me a second. Let me drain it. The meat back to the pan. Give me a second. Okay, I drained it, and now to this I'm going to add, and it's still a little pink, so it gives enough time for the onion to cook. gonna lower the heat just a little bit, just so I have time to add the spices without the meat overcooking. Okay, so this is the spice I'm using. It's gonna be the Italian. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of everything. Okay, and then garlic powder, your favorite. This is what I'm using. And then instead of salt, I'm gonna use knorr pollo, which is this one right here. And then I'm going to do a tablespoon also. I'm going to do half of the pepper. Since the kiddos are going to be eating it, I don't want it to burn them. Okay. Now, start cutting this meat down a little bit. Mix the pasta just to make sure that it's all doesn't get stuck. And I don't put oil in the pasta. A lot of people put oil. I mean, that's if you want to, go for it. That's your business. But I don't like putting the oil because the sauce doesn't stick too well to the oil. So this way, when I put the sauce on top, it'll stick a little bit more and it's not too oily. Okay. And by adding the spices right now, it kind of cooks them a little bit. Gets mixed up with all the meat. This is my second spatula like this, a little star spatula. I like it. I think it's called a hamburger smasher or something like that. You can find them on Amazon now, very, very cheap. There's some for $3. I got this one actually for $2. The store was closing. It was the Family Dollar. And they had everything on clearance. So I bought this one for $2. The one prior to that, when I first bought it a few years ago, that one cost me like $6 or $7. I think they had just came out with them. But now you can find them on Amazon for about $3 on up. I like little bitty bite size of meat. I don't like big old chunks of meat. Okay. Like I said, spaghetti gets done quick. Guess you're going to be waiting more on the spaghetti to be done because this meat, I just add the sauces to it and the spices and it'll be done. Now you can let it cook a little bit longer if you want to. You don't have to. Okay, just getting some of these spices off. Now to this, I'm going to add a can of the Italian herb paste. And I do, this is 6 ounces. So I'm going to do all the 6 ounces. Now I'm going to break it down first in here because it takes a little while when it's a little bit saucy for it to kind of spread out. It'll stay in little chunks and I don't want to be biting into big old chunks of tomato paste. Now I like buying the Italian herb spice or maybe basil and garlic mix, anything like that. So that way it's still within the flavors of the Italian sauce. Okay, mix that up a little bit. You know, I want to make chorizo. I think I'm going to make a video on making chorizo. The only thing about making some chorizo, you have to let it sit at least 24 hours. So I'll probably end up doing a video on how to make chorizo and then posting it. That way, y'all can see the process of it. Okay, so we got that. Then this tomato sauce, it's oregano, garlic, and basil. And it's the store brand. There's other brands that have it, but this is the store brand. And then I usually buy, I believe it's Cantalina, that has the Italian herb. But they didn't have any, so I just got the regular basic crushed tomatoes. The Cantalina, I think that's how you pronounce it, Cantalina. Catalina or something like that. They have the basil flavor and garlic and all that Italian flavor, Italian herb flavor. Okay. Now make sure you keep mixing this and scrape the bottom, because by now some of the tomato paste will probably get stuck. Keep on mixing it while you have it on the heat, because it's gonna start splattering. So give it a good mix, and I'm pressing on the meat down. Not only does it help it break down, but I help it spread the spices and the tomato paste with the rest of the sauces I just mixed in there. And I personally don't like mixing the sauces with the spaghetti, because all of us like a different amount of sauce on our spaghetti. I like a lot of sauce. My husband likes a little bit of sauce. And this way, and then my granddaughter, she doesn't like any sauce at all. She just likes the spaghetti by itself. So this way, we all have control how much we put on our plate. Okay. So I'm going to leave this covered just for a bit, because it's going to start splattering. I'm going to get some cheese out. So anytime I make, hold on, let me get a little bit of water. I'm going to get some of the water from the spaghetti that's boiling, because it's already hot. And just to be able to thin out this a little bit. Start to splatter here. Let me give it a mix. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Give it a good mix. Oh. Talking about spaghetti, it splatters everywhere. Spaghetti's ready. Well, the sauce is ready. I'm still waiting on the pasta. Like I said, this is super quick. Okay, I turned off the heat on the spaghetti, and I'm adding the Italian blend of the cheese. You could put grated Parmesan. Just get whatever cheese. It can be regular cheddar cheese. I like adding this. It thickens it up, gives it a different flavor, because no matter what, I'm still going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on my spaghetti, so in case there's not any, I always have this in it. So yeah, see how cheesy that is, and it doesn't take much. Okay, give it a good mix. So that is done. Since the heat is off, it won't splatter as much. Let me make some room here for myself. And that spaghetti's almost done. We got about a minute more to go on that spaghetti. So you can see it's already starting to splatter. As long as I keep it on the heat, it's going to continue to do that. Okay. Spaghetti's almost done. Okay, let's do this real quick. And I'm only going to pour a little bit because I'm actually not hungry. But I'm going to serve it so y'all can see it real quick. Okay. My timer has 17 seconds. I turned it off. I'm turning the spaghetti off, moving it from the heat. And here's the spaghetti. And I'll answer y'all in just a bit, guys. Because of the stand that I have there, it's kind of hard for me to see what have it on the counter. Okay. Pour a little bit of that. Like I said, I love sauce. And move this out of the way. And I'm going to bring y'all down from the stand. Hold on. Let me see if I can get y'all without dropping y'all. Okay. So here it is. Super hot. Hi, Isabel. That's going to be a... Let me show you another one I have. Give me a second. It's called a hamburger smasher. The brand that I usually buy is that brand, the Betty Crocker. And that other brand's Betty Crocker too. I have two of them. And that's what it looks like a little star. And it helps to crush the meat. So that's, like I said, you can get them at Amazon. You can get them at Walmart. I'm not sure what price they're at Walmart. I bought the other one that you saw first. The family... I think it was a Family Dollar. It closed down and it was on clearance. I got it for $2. This one that you're seeing right here is when they first came out. You can see I still keep it, but it has a crack. This is sturdier though than that one that I have right then. The other one's a little bit taller. So this one, I believe anywhere from $6 to $7 when I first bought it. I bought it at my grocery store at H-E-B. But Walmart has them. I've seen them around. They usually are at the end caps and stuff like that. I've never seen them where they sell the kitchen items, but you could go look in your grocery store, Walmart. If not, Amazon has them. They're just it's called hamburger smasher or something like that. And then thank you, Olga. Oh, I love adding cheese on mine. I love the cheese on it. Okay, so let's go back. So here it is. Like I said, I love a lot of salt. I added a little bit more cheese to mine. And I'll probably end up adding a little bit more pepper and a little bit more of the grated Parmesan. I just like adding cheese. But this had oil on it, and I'll probably add more of the sauce because I like for it to stick on my spaghetti. But if I put oil, this wouldn't be this red already. It would be sliding and stuff and everything. So let me add a little bit more sauce. Like I said, I love sauce on mine. So to me, that's too dry. You know, so this is why I never mix it with the pasta, because it absorbs it also. And I like a lot of sauce on mine. Super hot. So let me flip y'all around. Okay. So earlier I couldn't even talk to y'all because I had y'all on the stand, and ooh, this is hot. I don't want to burn myself. And I couldn't get y'all off from the stand. That's a lot of spaghetti for one little bite. Trying to get a small little bite here. When the kids were younger, I used to break the spaghetti down to itty bitty pieces so they wouldn't be getting dirty. Ooh. I'll let it cool off for a minute. Anyway, what are y'all having for lunch, guys? You can see the light on me. I am gonna have this probably spaghetti, and then, well, I'm not hungry right now actually. Probably end up having it for dinner. But I also have, I didn't make any, but let me show y'all. It's frozen. Some of the breadsticks. These are actually really, really good. It's better than the regular Texas toast that they sell frozen. That one's actually really good. I like it. So I'll make some of that. I have wings, but I don't know if I'm going to make them or not. Okay, let me try this. That's perfect. Like I said, I didn't add that much pepper because the kiddos are going to eat it. But I will add to my own plate. Just moving all this stuff to the side. Anyways, guys, I'll let you go. I'm going to try tomorrow morning. It's probably going to be early. to try to go on live, but I'm thinking of making the pancake funnel cakes. Oh, I'm over here by my sliding door, so bright. And I'll be, oh, I love tons of sauce too. I enjoy it. It actually tastes good. I'm thinking of just eating a little bit of it more before I leave, because I gotta go buy a couple of things, a few groceries, not much. I just been stalling and didn't want to go. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna sit down and eat a little bit before I leave. Y'all have a good one. Bye.